The anime ref will now take the field. He's read the books, he knows the lore, he's flagging scenes you can't ignore. Yellow flag up, they nailed the vibe, went beyond the page, took it up a stride. Red flag flying, oh no, they missed. Cut a course scene and now he's pissed. Did they fumble the plot or score a win? Let's see how faithful this show has been.
Hello YouTube, the Anime Ref here, and we are back with episode 4 of Backstabbed in a Backwater Dungeon Infinite Gacha. So far, this anime version has just been great, man. I don't know what else to say. It's done things the manga didn't even do at the time because of, proper setup for characters and foreshadowing. They adapted a side story. So where could we go from here? The next part of the story. And we got news recently, like yesterday, that it's getting a dub. Yes! But the bad news is the dub doesn't release until November 19th. No! Which means that we're not going to get the first episode in English until the series itself is at like episode 7. So I'm not waiting that long. Why? Oh well. Regardless, once the dub does start releasing, I will not switch. I don't like it when people switch in between a season, between different versions, so I'm not going to do that. That's the only reason stuff in the past has stayed the way it is. Okay. Now, we're moving on. We're going to do some exploration on the surface. We're locking in. We're going to have some fun. Operation Adventurer, if you will. Ooh. If you were there for the boss's live streams, by the way, those manga live streams are still doing really well. So if you people, there's a link in the description. If you are impatient for the next episode, go check that playlist and you will be satisfied for content, and then you'll be just as excited as I am for these episodes. So the next time you see me will be that post-episode discussion. And cut. Alrighty, post-episode discussion time, and as always, this series hits it out of the park. So far, the quality has been good. The showcasing of the violence when necessary has been really good. The adaptation has been really good so far. The pacing of it as well. The fact that we did all of that in this episode, and they only really made like 2 minor cuts from the other versions of the series, but they were minor enough that you're not missing anything. So far, they've done a really good job, to a point where I had to fact check something during the video to be sure that it was right. And guess what? This is a novel adaptation to a T, because there was something that I didn't realize they cut from the manga until I double-checked the novel. That's how you know this is a good adaptation, when you're making the guy who knows the source material have to fact-check to make sure that that's accurate. In other words, so far this adaptation's just been absolute cinema. Now, to get this off my chest, we had a Nemumu line, I mentioned it during the video, that I was very surprised that they kept in, but they didn't keep it exactly as it is in the manga. So, like I said before, down in the description is a playlist to the manga live streams the boss did earlier. And if you go to the one where it's there, you'll be pleasantly surprised of what the line should say. But the anime version is just as hilarious. The fact that they managed to rewrite it, but it still works. Oh my goodness. And then, of course, voice acting wise, it's all great. Gold and Nemumu are doing well. I definitely love what they're doing with Gold's voice, the modulation, the filter, because he's speaking through his helmet. Unless we get an anime original scene in like an episode or 2, I don't think he's taking that helmet off. Like, his character has never taken off his helmet. And unless the anime does something about that, I don't think we're going to see his face. And what else is there to talk about, really? I love that they keep showing the cards that Light uses, and there's actual text on them. So being able to like read what it says when the manga gave you nothing about what the flavor text is very good. I will keep advocating this. Make the cards physical merchandise, and they will sell. I got into this franchise because I wanted a gacha card anime kind of thing that wasn't just Yu-Gi-Oh! I mean, I've since also watched Buddy Fight, and maybe like 10 episodes of Vanguard, and maybe even the Shadowverse anime. Ooh, I need to get on Shadowverse, actually. But regardless, those cards need to be made in physical form. It's just such a good marketing thing. It's a good merchandise thing. It's a part of the show. Imagine making Light's card holder as like an armband. That'd be so cool. It's literally a makeshift dual disc. No, but enough of all that. We're getting into some awesome territory in the upcoming episodes after this. So thank you all so much for watching. Hope you liked it. Hit the like button, subscribe, share the video with a friend. Make sure you join the Patreon. Go over there, check out the stuff. Have some fun with it. And of course, keep your notifications on, because as always, I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.